All right, guys, welcome back to another series start. So today, we're going to be looking into jumping into my old crafting only series. Now, I started this years ago, guys. It was kind of an idea I came up with to kind of make the game harder. This back before Lethal Zone, before anything. And it was a lot of fun. It was a very, very, very challenging, challenge, I guess you could say, and it pushed me to my limits. I learned so many things as a player. I feel like this crafting only series was one of the things that kind of changed the way I played the game, made me look at things different, approach that's when I got into the grab and push and things like that, because you have such limited resources to work with. And it also kind of brings a lot of the systems in State of Decay that are kind of shadowed by like loot and there's a lot of things in the game. Like I feel like the crafting system in the game is very underutilized in certain points, because there's really no reason to use a lot of it, because you can find so much stuff in the world that just kind of makes it null and void, like crafting crossbows and things like that. But this challenge, as you will see, is really going to shake things up. Now, if you guys do want this to be a full series, smash that like button, subscribe, and we'll keep it rolling for sure. If I don't see a whole lot of interest in it, maybe we'll just drop it and go and try something else. But we'll start with this. We'll see how this works, guys. Now, this is probably going to be one of the hardest challenges I've ever done. I'll go over the rules and things once we get things rolling. So if you want to follow along, try the challenge yourself. You're more than welcome to, and let me know in the comments how it's working out for you guys. But first thing is, I've actually never beat this challenge on Lethal Zone. I tried a crafting only challenge, I believe it was last year on Lethal, and I actually I had a community wipe, and it was not that great. It was so this is one of the first points that I'm trying to figure out for this challenge. Let me nerf this real quick so I don't feel like I'm yelling. One of the first things that I'm kind of having I don't really know what I want to do is the map. Now, one of the hardest things in the crafting only challenge is getting a lot of facilities set up, getting good bases set up. The beginning of the game is very, 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 very tough. Now, to kind of break it down so you guys understand what a crafting only means is when it comes to loot. Now, I'm changing things up a little bit, so I'm going to state the rules here for you guys. Whatever you think crafting series only means, I mean, that's on you. But the version of it that I'm doing today is I'm not allowed to loot anything other than rucksacks. Okay. And that's generally, like, you're not allowed to loot anything, like, period. But I'm allowing myself to loot the rucksacks, because obviously you need those for the challenge. And I'm allowing myself to loot trade items, so luxury items. That way I can still trade and make influence. Okay. So we're allowed to loot rucksacks, trade items, and then the crafting resources only. That's it. Rucksacks, trade items, and crafting resources. And when I mean crafting resources, I mean cases of chemicals. You can't craft cases of chemicals, but you need cases of chemicals in order to craft. So cases of chemicals are free game to loot. Ethanol is free game to loot. I know you can craft ethanol, but it's so niche, and it's really, really annoying and not resource friendly in Lethal Zone. It's really, really unbalanced. So I just allow myself to craft ethanol. It just makes the challenge go a little smoother. And for this one, I'm also allowing parts. So and scraps of circuitry. So scraps of circuitry, parts, ethanol, chemicals, all of the crafting resources are free game to loot. But that's it. No looting guns to break down for parts. No looting melee weapons to break down for parts. No looting ammo. No looting, like, none of that. No looting snacks. No looting energy drinks. No, you can't loot anything unless you can, unless it's one of those things that I stated. But that's it. And then yeah, we'll go from there. But another thing, I'm going to roll into this. All right. Yeah, you can loot plague samples off the ground. Yeah, you can loot plague samples. Another thing I'm going to roll into this to kind of spice it up a little bit for you guys is I'm also allowing, not going to use plague heart loot. So we're cutting Plague Heart loot out of the challenge also. So that's going to suck. So, because that's 28 extra rucksacks that I can, you know, engage with that are no longer going to be a thing. So the Plague Heart loot is cut out. But in turn, I am allowing myself to buy rucksacks from traders. Can't buy anything else, but if a trader has a rucksack or an enclave has a rucksack, I am allowing myself to purchase that from them. Hence the trade items and things like that. Because I still want a little bit of a feel of the economy, but only rucksacks. It's the only thing that we're allowed to buy. You're allowed to loot facility mods. Yeah, you're allowed to loot some facility mods. But I am cutting out Plague Heart loot, but in turn allowing myself to trade with enclaves, which I generally don't do in this challenge. But I feel like it's going to even itself out because, you know, Plague Heart loot is kind of free, I guess you could say. So somebody just asked, how are you going to manage with ammo? Well, in a traditional pure crafting only series where the bounty broker Trumbull Valley mod isn't open, which is Trumbull Valley open right now, guys? There's no guns in the challenge. There's 0 guns. You can't get a gun. It's impossible. The only ranged weapon you have access to in this challenge is a craftable crossbow. That is it. So the Trumbull Valley, somebody just verified the Trumbull Valley bounties are not available. So my only ranged weapon we're going to have, guys, we're going primitive. It's going to be a crafted crossbow. So it's going to get rough. It's going to get rough. But hey, it is what it is. Now, another thing I'm going to do with this channel. I just clicked Trumbull Valley. Didn't mean to click Trumbull because this is I don't know. Maybe we'll go with Trumbull, guys. Only because Trumbull is the hardest map to do with this challenge because the map is so big and spaced out and the starter base is so bad. The other maps are pretty easy because their starter base is so good to kind of level things out. So I think I'm going to go with Trumbull Valley just to make it extra hard. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, another thing I was adding to the challenge to make it extra hard is, which I don't know why I'm making it extra hard because I can't even beat the challenge as it is, but all of the survivors I start the game with, no 5th skills. Period. No 5th skills. So we're going to have to go in with naked characters, which in the challenge like this, you need skills to craft, especially if you want to get a forge. You're going to need somebody with metalworking. You need a mechanic. There's a lot of 5th skills that we want and need, but I'm going to cut those out early game, which is going to make this really, really, really suck. So all the survivors we're rolling with, no 5th skills. So I don't expect to be able to beat this because, like I said, I could not even beat the crafting only series I tried the first time around, but I feel like this is going to be a good time. So if you guys want to try this out with me, go for it. I don't advise it because it's probably going to suck quite bad, but yeah, it's going to suck. It's going to suck. And now you're not allowed to, once we get into it, I'll show you guys. Let me get the sound back on for you. It'll all start clicking and you'll understand the gameplay flow of the challenge. Once we actually get playing, it's a little easier to understand. But, whoops. Okay. So no 5th skills, but I can still look for good traits. We can still look for good traits. So that's what we're in the business for right now, guys. It's good traits. So I need something to carry me through this. Now, when I did this challenge before, I like randomized my first characters. It was like but in this one, because I have so many odds stacked against me, I'm at least gonna get some good traits, guys. There we go. Incredible immune system will work. nice unbreakable. Never Been Sick is a pretty good one too. Got a lot of, we'll get some plague resistance and hard to kill. So there it is. We'll roll with that. We'll roll with that. We got a builder, a sheriff, and a trader. No pit skills, decent traits. We got some plague immunity, and we got some injury resistance. Oh, this is gonna suck, guys.
And we're empty. Again.
So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I almost got ripped apart by a feral.
Okay. So, when I say crafting only, right off the bat, guys, there's some things you got to get rid of. Everything in your inventory. None of that stuff has been crafted, so we cannot use it.
It's time for us to find new digs.
And so you start off with absolutely nothing. Now, I do allow myself to obviously keep the backpacks because that's just annoying. And you can't craft the backpack. Bro, why did you run up there? Seriously, there's a whole ass screamer.
Gotta find a place to settle down.
So we're off to the races, guys. We're off to the races. You know what? Actually, let me I'm gonna drop this stuff kind of off the beaten path because it's gonna stay here in the road for quite a while and it's gonna get annoying to see. So I'm gonna go drop it back here. Out of sight, out of mind, right? So this toolkit, same deal. Can't take it, chat. You can't take it. But these rucksacks, let's grab really quick. I actually got to hurry up. We got a horde coming.
Just take the next place we come across.
And I don't want to fight them. Come on, go, 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 go. Okay, so we just gotta sneak up on this screamer. Pretty much start off the game knife only. Did I finish update 34? Yeah, I didn't like legacy because I generally don't do that unless I'm like doing a guide or something or it's part of what I'm doing. That was the only thing we didn't do was legacy, but we cleared the map. Legacy and once I'm at that point, you know, all the hard stuff's already done.
We're not alone yet. Absolutely nobody.
The zombie up top. Okay, it's on the other side of it's on the other side of the wall. Let me give her this ruck. Of course he swung around. Are you serious?
Get ready. Horde incoming.
No, are you kidding me, dude?
Gone, so it's time for us to claim this place and move in. Brainless coming in.
Why? Why did they get involved? took some injuries too. They both got beat up, but no blood plague or anything. It was all regular zombies, so we're good. Not off to a great start. Yeah, so like I was trying to tell you guys before, the crafting only challenge is actually what kind of established my fighting style in State of Decay, where I got really, really good at grab and push, because when you don't have a melee weapon, even without having any skills, the close combat execution is still one of the fastest in the game. So my goal was to always get the zombies on the ground as fast as possible and stab them in the head with the screwdriver, because it was so fast, and it was the only way to really play the game on this challenge without having melee weapons, because I wasn't used to it, and that's where I learned how to do the grab and push.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place.
All right, let me grab these resources off of them.
Scout out a place for us. Yep.
Now,
I'm getting shit done. This one's done. What's
as you guys
next?
can see, we got some resources in the locker. Now, I used to, when I would do this challenge, I'd let myself just keep whatever the game gave me off the bat, but with this challenge, we're going straight blank slate
And
when it
that's
comes
done.
to loot.
Make them last.
So all this stuff here, that way you guys truly understand that everything we have in the game, we created ourselves.
Okay, people. You be good while I'm gone.
Doesn't seem like much, guys, but now, boom, blank slate. We have nothing on our locker, nothing on our characters from the start. I'm gonna come down here and see what we can get our hands on.
Well, it's not much.
Take it. So anything you see like that, that's you just leave it. It's not like you gotta loot it and put it down or anything, guys. You just don't pick it up. Just leave the stuff that you're not allowed to loot in the containers and just keep it moving. Because the sites will still go black like that, even if you leave the resources, so you still know where you checked and where you didn't.
Finally, we caught a break.
Nice materials. Wish I could take that fuel. That'd be really nice. And parts. Could take those.
A bloater!
So early on, our car works. Getting a repair kit is going to be close to impossible, obviously, because we need a mechanic. We need a level 2 workshop. There's a ton of stuff we need in order to craft repair kits. So for a while, we're going to have to just drive our vehicle as is. We got to find fuel, or craft some fuel, which that we could do. That's not going to be too challenging. But getting a vehicle that's in good working order, that's going to be tough. So using the car, because when in a crafting only playthrough, you might want to resort to squishing everything with the car. But the problem with doing that is you're going to risk blowing your car up at that point. So you really want to only use the car for transportation. Try your hardest, because if not, yeah, you can potentially blow it up, and then you're really going to be screwing yourself over. So first things first is we do want to head down here, see if we can get a gas ruck. I'm going to pass up this ammo because ammo is going to be very, very low priority until we can start getting outposts. Now, there are some things in this challenge that are going to be a little easier because we'll be able to do like outpost landmines and things like that will help us fight zombies. But I'm kind of worried to see how the... I'm quite interested to see how the whatchamacallit, the curveballs and all that are going to play into this. You can't. There's no guns that are there are craftable guns, but you need a special mod in order to craft it, and that mod is only available in a bounty that's only available at a certain time of the year. So. That mod is not available right now, so we cannot craft any guns. We have 0 guns. That was actually one of my requests that I was going to put on the wish list for State of Decay was more craftable, like, firearms. Like, maybe a shitty craftable 22 pistol. Something like that, you know, like the network makeshift pistol or something that you could craft and like a level 3 workshop with an engineer. Like I do feel like that is something that they could, you know, capitalize on. But it's not something that a whole lot of people think about because really that only comes into play in a challenge like this. Who needs to craft a shitty pistol, you know, when you could just go loot guns all over the place, you know what I mean? Okay, so we can't take it. I almost clicked that gas can, chat. Should get some chems out of here. Perfect. That we can take. But that's what I hope to see a bit more of in State of Decay 3 is like more craftable stuff. That sucks. That would be a big L for me right now because I have only done it one time ever. What, kill a plague feral with a knife only, and when I did it I had stamina items.
Maybe someone else can.
So without stamina items I would get dead real quick. That is an L. So we need to avoid plague ferals at all costs. So we got a fuel ruck. I don't even know what I can possibly get out of here that I can actually loot. Left Behind, I've already played God of War on the channel. Yeah, we've done both of them, actually. Both of the new ones.
Alone at last. Now.
If we get another fuel ruck out of here, that would be really, really dope.
Let's hit the road.
Perfect.
We're done here.
Okay, so we got gas here that we can also come pick up. Now I'm gonna go. We're gonna get the car operational. We gotta baby it, guys. We really gotta baby it. I've played this Warp Mine one time on the channel. It was kind of like a little test. I forgot which stream it was on, but I think it might have been like 10K or 50K or something like that. It is a game I have it on my list of
Why do I always
games
find the ugly ones?
to do a full playthrough of. We just have not got around to it yet. All right, so we'll get this in here. We'll get a gas can crafted up. Oh, we gotta get this fixed. Okay, so we got fuel. Have you ever tried killing a hostile with nothing but your knife before? Yeah, I straight killed a hostile in my melee only playthrough. I stomped them to death. Okay, so we really gotta baby this. Smacking it into the wall like that is not a good start. Sound like a screamer dropped over. Yeah, Will, that's why I ended up picking this map, because it is actually one of the hardest maps to start on. The starter base is actual garbage. And the other maps, the starter base is really, really, really overpowered. You can beat the whole game in the starter map, or the starter bases on the other maps. Mm-hmm. Now, I know there was that feral in the area. Now, I'm going to clear out these zombies. That way they don't jump on my car as soon as I go to leave. Man, why does there seem like there's so many screamers? No, you can't loot weapons to salvage. Nope. In my first playthrough, I did allow that, but it does kind of trivialize things. But I also am allowing myself to loot regular parts. But yeah, if you allow yourself to break down guns and melee weapons, you're just swimming in parts because you have no other reason for them, or no other reason, and it's just it's way too unbalanced. So to make the challenge still, you know, semi-difficult parts-wise, yeah, you're not allowed to loot weapons and break them down at all. All right, so that's literally all we got out of here. We'll swing here to the bridge outpost on our way back over, but my first goal is going to be food. I want to square away my food numbers, that way my people don't starve. Food and materials, so we can get some early game facilities rolling too. Now what makes this base so hard, I'll show you here, because if starting off in a challenge like this, there would be 3 facilities I would want to craft. I would want a workshop, I would want a infirmary, and a kitchen. That's what I would go through. And if you have the starter bases on like Meager or Drucker and stuff like that, you can get all of those on the map. But on this, you only get 2 small slots. So you got to choose. Do I want the kitchen and the workshop? Do I want the infirmary in the workshop? Do I want the infirmary in the kitchen? Like how do I want to go about it? And right now, I think I'm going to actually pass up on the infirmary, guys. So if we get Blood Plague, hey, we just got Blood Plague. Right now, I'm going to focus on the infirmary or the kitchen for stamina items to get crafted up. Maybe even, you know, manage some rationing, and then I'm going to get the workshop so we can start getting something to throw, some kind of weapon to kill zombies other than our knife. Truth, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Seriously. All right, so first things first. I guess we can hit this. The bag of ammo really isn't going to do me any favors, if I'm being honest. But I'll grab it just to grab it. You can't use guns you find. Nope. You can't use anything you find, any weapons you find. Like these guns right here, that would be awesome. That would be a really, really good starter gun. Nope, doesn't exist. Not in this challenge. That's a really good gun to find. It hurts. It hurts, chat. All this stuff. I could grab this facility mod, but all that's a no-go. And thank you for the 5 gifted. I really do appreciate it. Everybody receives one of those memberships. Welcome to the fam. All right, so we can grab
Slow me down.
the ammo. That's it. All right, so for food and materials, I know there's a shed here that we can hit before the Enclave moves in, and I'm not quite sure if I can get food out of this barn, but we're gonna go check. But as you guys can see, in between me and there, we're talking 1, 2, a lot of freaks. A lot of freaks. Could go around the backside of this mountain, but I think we might be able to squeeze through up here unnoticed. Now, I would have brought the car, but like I said, it's not worth the risk of destroying it right now until I can locate some more vehicles, have some backups. Now, what are we going to do about that, chat? That I forgot about that. So what are we going to do about the... Because it gets to a point where it's impossible to keep up with what your team finds. So are we just going to consider what our community finds is like they crafted it, they made it? Because sometimes your community, like, oh, I found some extra stuff around base, and I made this. So yeah, community. The last time we left it, yeah, the last time I just kind of rolled with it because it's impossible to sort it at a certain point. If I miss the thing, I'm not paying attention to exactly, then I got to go in and start micromanaging. I'm okay, well, I got to make sure I take this out, make sure I take this out, and it gets really, really, really frustrating. So I think we're just going to roll with it, chat. So yeah, anything that your community gets for you is a freebie, and it feels good because we just got, it looked like we got some good stuff there, so. Kind of little rewarding feeling when your community actually does something like that. It's got me excited. Community crafted it, exactly.
Blech, boring.
Yeah, okay, so food is possible out of here.
No luck in here.
Yeah, morale stacking would definitely be super duper clutch. Freaking stack your morale and get your people, like, finding a whole bunch of shit for you. Oh yeah, that's a good meta way to approach this playthrough. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Why can't everywhere be this quiet?
This game is beatable. Yeah, you has a start, has an end. That's one of the good things about it compared to a lot of other survival games where it's kind of like you just play and play and the game just goes on indefinitely until you get bored. This game has a definitive start and finish if you want it to. Or you can play it indefinitely. You don't have to beat it.
This might be useful.
So I'm happy we got this food. Get it back to base. Like I said, we're going to head over to that shed over there next. I would like to get into that shed before nightfall, but I highly doubt it.
Smells nasty.
So we should be okay. How much food are we losing? I think we're gonna lose, what, 6 food a day? Yeah, right now we're losing 6 food a day. That is pretty bad. I think one of the first facilities I'm gonna craft is the kitchen. But I need at least one more bag of materials. So I don't want to zero. I could build it right now. I don't want to zero out my resources though. No sledgehammer. How am I gonna do? So now, guys, you can kill plague hearts with any melee weapons. You don't have to have a sledgehammer. But good news for any of you heavy weapons enthusiasts is there is a craftable heavy weapon in the game called the soda can mace, or the coffee can mace, and it's actually one of the best heavy weapons in the game, hands down. So you can craft a coffee can mace. You can craft all types of bladed weapons, and that's one of the things a lot of people don't even know that's in the game, are craftable melee weapons. And that's goal. That one of the first things we need to get is somebody with what skill is it that turns into metalworking? Is it construction or craft, or I think it's just crafting,
like
or
blood.
No, what the fuck is it,
Must be a
Jet?
plague heart nearby. Better watch
It's
out
not
for plague
crafting.
zombies.
It's not construction. Because construction. Is it utilities? I don't think it's utility. What the hell is it, guys? It's. I don't remember because I don't ever use it. It's like the most useless skill in the game. Craftsmanship. Yeah, craftsmanship. There it is. But yeah, it makes that useful. Oh, they did? Awesome.
Looks like nobody else is home. But with a plague heart around, that won't last.
Now this place is usually fills in with an enclave. So if you get in here before the enclave does, you can loot. There it is. You can take both of those.
Stuff.
Can you craft a drive shaft? I don't think you can at a certain bases. I don't remember, Nielski. I don't think so. But hey, maybe. It'd be awesome. The crappy thing is the forge is really like there's a lot of setup that you got to do before you can make a forge. I don't think there's any. Is there any bases in the game that have built-in forge? Because if so, we need that in our lives. I don't think so, though. I don't know what this comes with. I don't think there is a base in the game that has like a built-in, the Red Talon Daybreak fob. Ooh, guys, maybe we should go there. Get that Red Talon workshop. Lunwabo, thank you so much for the membership. Welcome to the fam. Yeah, we get a free Red Talon community member, which would be phenomenal. I don't know what else we could get from the facilities there, but they are very powerful facilities. Yeah, we might look into going up north. Generally, I go for this base. But here, what do we need? 5 and 1500? We'll look into it. Okay. Oh, something. What you got?
Teacher.
Did you make it? I love it.
You.
You made it for me? Oh, thank you. It's not gonna show up. It looks like plankton from SpongeBob, but it's green, so you guys can't see it. Is that from SpongeBob? It is? Oh, thank you. You want to hold it? Oh, okay.
I'll hold it.
Huh?
I'll hold it.
Oh, you'll hold it for me? Okay. Thank you, baby. Huh?
See.
Okay. Okay, so we got enough materials right now. Let's go ahead, build the kitchen.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
Now we're gonna have that enclave reach out to us, but we need to go out and find more materials. I know there's a shed here, and then there's a warehouse here.
Help us out over here?
I'm coming your way, whether you like me or not.
Let's go see.
I'll owe you one.
I'm gonna sell. I'll keep that. I'm gonna sell this though. Look at that, guys. We got some. We did get some healing items though. That is clutch as hell. And we're gonna sell this set of motorized targets. Kitchen is for rationing and crafting snacks. Stamina items are life in this game. And without stamina, I won't be able to really fight, especially when you're using a knife. You need stamina. So, she could have just probably taken a car up here, but like I said, I'm not. Until we got to drive a good distance, I'm not going to risk blowing it up. We'll just go on foot. People wanted that no car challenge. Here it is. Now, one of the things you can do when you get bloaters, when you don't have ranged weapons, you just get really close to them, they'll start chasing you.
That glove smells nasty.
So the pterodactyl park is actually, or the pterodactyl tark or whatever the hell they call it. That was actually the base I lost my last crafting only challenge in because hordes path down the back road right here. And I had a juggernaut horde come down. It came right into the base, and my people don't have guns or anything, so they couldn't defend themselves. And I had a community wipe. So I think that the Red Talon fob will probably be the better option because I don't know horde pathing, and I don't think there is any horde paths that go directly at the base, so we might be okay. We might be okay. But yeah, that road next to that park right there, it's terrible, guys. And it got my community. It got my community wiped.
Could be worse.
Gar, you said stamina has nothing in this game. What do you mean? How does that even make sense? You're legitimately invincible with stamina. Like you can't even be hit if you have stamina. Nope, the only thing you're allowed to buy from other enclaves is rucksacks. That's it, period.
Now that's heavy. Nice.
Yeah, no, so we're not allowed to buy anything parts-wise or crafting resources. The only thing we're allowed to buy from the traders is a rucksack, and that's it.
The safest way to collect samples is by killing plague zombies. The best place to find them is in the territory around a plague heart.
Like, all this stuff here, we can't buy any of that, but I can buy both of these rucksacks, so...
Those things basically affect their whole environment. It's pretty nasty.
We're gonna sell this.
Or just destroy the plague heart itself to get a
We'll
bunch
come
of
back for
samples.
those resources.
That's more dangerous.
I might bring the car up here for that, because I want to grab both of those.
Make sure you gear up for this one. Be ready to fight.
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Let's hope this pays off. We can use allies out here.
No, I'm not allowed to take any loot whatsoever from plague hearts. Not even the rucks. So we're doing that. That was something I added to the challenge, was no plague heart loot again. Because I really enjoyed the way it felt on that last playthrough we did. So I decided to tie that into this. Oh, yeah, no bounties. Bounties are pretty unbalanced, too, in a challenge like this. It's too easy to, like, take advantage of certain things. So, yeah, no bounties. So, Hall, the good thing in this game is there's really not too many mission rewards that are, like, weapons or anything like that. Like, if I go and, let's say, do the amp prepper mission, right, and the trunk is full of loot, I just drop it on the ground. You know what I mean? There's nothing that really is like forced on you for the most part. So we're gonna take the car up. Allow me to get those 2 other rucksacks, and then I'm gonna farm up those 2 plague samples for these guys. Okay, so this could take a while. Trying to farm these damn samples up like this. Oh, you mean in general, have I completed any? I've beat every bounty that's ever come out in the game. I've completed them all. At some point. Do I think zombies should be able to climb vehicles? So I don't think they should be able to climb like buildings and ladders, but I 100% think that they should be able to climb up on top of a vehicle. Because they can climb on top of containers, they can jump over fences. I 100% believe they should be able to scurry up onto a vehicle and chase a player. But when it comes to like ladders and stuff like that, that's a little weird. You know, that requires like coordination and dexterity. And the zombies have very, very basic coordination. But yeah, I do feel that it should be able to climb on cars. Got it. First plague sample. So she's getting tired. We're gonna bottom out on stamina here soon. It's a problem once your person's tired and you keep doing things, they just stamina bottoms out real quick.
I should probably take a break before I fall over.
Ricky with the 25 months. Happy holiday. I appreciate you. How you doing today, Ricky? All right, so we got that first sample. That was a really quick drop. The second one though is gonna, I guarantee, is gonna be a pain. I don't know. Who knows? We might get some good. We might get some good RNG here and get a second sample soon. My usual lethal zone numbers, I've noticed when it comes to samples, is it's a roughly like 1 in 12. Stamina's almost non-existent. Come on, dude. We just need one freaking sample, bro. I might have to go to base and swap survivors and come back out. If I want to play the smart. I'm not allowed to loot the plague hearts, gruesome, so even if I did kill one, I wouldn't be able to grab the samples off it. Crossbow would be real clutch right now. That would increase our drop rate by a pretty significant amount. Oh, let's be careful with this screamer.
This one's done. What's next?
Oh, cool.
What? Only have one sample. Why did the mission finish? Oh, we gotta get back to base real quick. I'm gonna leave the car there. Oh, hold on. We got a group over here. I might be able to... I have, like, no stamina, so... Might be able to get one from these three. We'll try these three, and then if not, we'll move
Looks like
on.
nobody else is home. But with a play card around, that won't last.
Yeah, you can grab and push zombies into bloaters. I actually just did it earlier. I pushed a screamer into a bloater and blew it up. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. So I don't want to push her any further than I already have. Get her back to base. We'll swap out, come back up, and try to get that last sample.
Hey.
Hey there, business partner.
Okay.
Well, after I try to kill this one. It's like, I see it, and I'm like, oh, maybe just one more. This could be the one. And then it's not ever the one. Maybe this one right here, chat. Maybe this one here is the one. Okay? Scar with the re-up on the membership. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Of course, it's never the one. Why would I think it... Oh, shit.
I need a breather. Now take its head off.
That was the one, baby! See, I knew it was gonna be the one, chat. Too easy. Would I consider State of Decay 2 as a horror or survival game? Definitely, I wouldn't classify it necessarily as a horror game. At least to me personally, but I feel like horror is subjective. But definitely a survival game.
How's it going?
Hey there, business partner.
I don't see why not. Hey.
Peace out. Stay safe.
With these
There we
plague
go.
samples, I can make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected.
And we just got a free fuel ruck from that.
We're happy to share the recipe if you need it.
You're all right in my book.
Later.
Guess what? Something's come up. You really don't want to see what'll happen if we don't find more meds.
I mean, I just got a bag.
You got it.
Yeah, let's get this back to
I
base.
do not want to know what makes plague territory smell this bad.
Okay, not at all a bad
Oh,
outing.
Back and alive. What's good?
Thinking about looking at a new outpost. I just don't know where though. Obviously, we need a food outpost. We could do a fuel outpost too. Ooh, a fuel outpost might be kind of useful, guys. Like one food, one fuel. Oh, I forgot they both got beat up, didn't they? Shit. Well, not too bad. Not too bad. This guy has a crappy backpack, and I just wasted a heal on him.
What?
Your turn to deal with this mess. You've heard many hands make light work, right? Well, work's pretty damn heavy right now.
Last one left.
One snack, one thing of meds. We're winning, guys. Now, I was sitting here thinking, like, yes, this would be really nice. I'm gonna go scout this because we need to find a food outpost. A food outpost, and maybe I might do a food and fuel. Let's go scout the area though, see what we could see, and I'll make that choice from there. Well, it was at Feral, but it's down in the water there, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, down there somewhere. Try Rooted? I wanted to try Rooted. I actually seen a video preview, but
I bet we have some stuff that our neighbors would like.
I don't know how to play it. I think it's under NDA right now, like an NDA alpha, which I don't know how to get access to. My problem though is when it comes to like alphas and stuff, I don't like playing the games under NDA, only because it's a waste of my time. Like I would rather just wait for the game to release and play it with you guys than like play the game on my own time. And like, cause I don't like, you know what I mean? I play the games to experience it with my community. And if I can't experience the game with my community, there's no point in me playing it. You know what I mean? Cause I'm not playing it for like my own, you know what I mean? So if I played Rooted and I couldn't showcase it to the community, that's serving zero purpose for me personally. Like I'm not getting anything out of it. Like, yeah, it just feels weird. So until it's a open beta or something that I can personally play and showcase, I would never ever do it. Unless it was like a really, really, really niche situation, like with Assassin's Creed Mirage. I played like an hour of that, a few hours of that. But generally, I wouldn't do it.
Enjoy peace eternal, asshole.
But Caspi sent me a thing. I know a lot of people have written it off. I kind of I've held out a little bit of hope that it's real. But what's it called there? The day before, IGN's releasing a trailer or whatever tomorrow. So we'll see if it's a real game, guys. I forgot there's a little campsite back here. So another item that you can loot in this is backpacks, because there's no way to craft a backpack.
Hey, Lily, it's Ray Santos.
So if I find bigger backpacks, I can grab them.
We've had a couple more communities settle down here in Trumbull Valley.
Yeah, there's supposed to be some information on it tomorrow, so we'll see.
Thanks, Ray. It's nice to hear that people are coming back to the valley. Take care of yourself, all right? I count on you.
It's supposed to come out next month. I'll be showcasing if it does exist and it does come out. We'll be playing it pretty extensively when it drops, you know, for whatever it is.
Oh, this again.
That sucks.
Fabulous.
Now I think Tartan Mart. Oh wait, is this the Tartan Mart, Chad, that doesn't give any? No, you can outpost this one. Yeah, you can outpost it. Perfect, food outpost. Yeah, my hopes are not very high either. You know, I kept my expectations low for that game, just because all the controversy and the weirdness about it. Yeah, I've kept my expectations at about a 2. So this is, like I said, this challenge is where I learned to fight like this, the grab and push.
I gotta rest a sec.
Because when you only got a knife, guys, this is, I would say, probably the most useful way to crowd control zombies. And fighting multiples, because if you're standing there and you're just trying to like swing the knife like this, it's actual garbage.
I'm declaring this location Zed free.
I'm gonna outpost this.
Location is secure, guys. You can thank me later. And if we want, we could spend some time and make it even better.
Okay, so we got our first food outpost. That's gonna help out a bit. Cut into the, and then I'm gonna do some ration. Well, let me see. What are my numbers right now? Do I got to do rationing? We're still losing 4 a day, which means I got about 2 days worth of food left in the community. So I could activate rationing right now, and
Hello, Trumbull Valley.
which we'll do.
This is Tracy Huerta, speaking to you from downtown Marshall. Most of you don't know me yet, but if things go well, you will soon. I'm working on a little project that's gonna help this valley thrive again, like it used to.
I'm gonna check the shed.
Now, just stay
Just want to
strong
hit this
as we
first.
to each other.
There's a screamer back there,
We're
so
all in this together, after all.
yeah. The day before kind of had the same. You want to know what's funny, guys? If I'm being honest, the only reason why I even have a little bit of hope for the day before, not being an amazing game, just being a game, period. Like I'm not expecting it to be some groundbreaking, awesome new zombie survival MMO like that's gonna change the world. Not at all. Like I don't feel that way at all. Oh, nice. I just kind of have hope that it's even a game that I can check out and try. And the reason why I have a little bit of hope for it, because the controversy behind the game is the same exact, like almost identical situation as Ark Survival Ascended. Like the game kept getting delayed. They didn't really show. Actually, day before was a step ahead of Ark Survival Ascended because they actually showed gameplay. But yeah, that was one of the things. I was like, well, if Ark Survival Ascended actually came out after all the delays and the bullshit, I was like, there's a chance this game might too. You know what I mean? But a lot of people were kind of upset with the day before it dropped a trailer. And it was in my I don't know, guys. A lot of people didn't like it, and yeah, I was planning on surveying. I don't. Why the hell did I climb up there? What did I do? I didn't serve. I didn't survey. I grabbed the fucking parts and got down like an idiot. I'll go back here in a sec. But they dropped a gameplay trailer, and so many people were like, "Oh, this game is trash." And I'm like, "Yo, I thought the trailer looked. I don't know. Maybe just my bar for games is a little lower than other people's, but I thought it looked good, guys. It wasn't like great game breaking or revolutionary or anything, but it still looked like I would have fun playing it. I don't know. Maybe if we got a second, maybe I'll pull the trailer up. Now, it wasn't even the mall trailer. What trailer was it? Let me see real quick. It was the one where they're playing as the girl, and they went in the house and looted and shit like that. All right, I'm gonna take a second, guys. I know some of you guys probably don't care, but I am interested because it's a game we're gonna be checking out here very shortly on the channel. So excuse me, guys, if you don't care. Give me 1 sec to switch this over. Gotta move some stuff. But I am a little curious on your guys' opinion, because like I said, I seen the world. It was pretty open. The looting looked good, kind of like State of Decay. And I was like, yeah, I'll play this shit single player. I don't even care about the fucking multiplayer aspect of the game. I could play this game as long as there's more zombies, because the neighborhood did look a little empty. The world looked a little empty. There was no zombies. Like, you know, they sprinkle some fucking zombies in this shit. Looks like a good time to me personally. All right, let me know if you guys can see. What fucking thing is it? Is it this one? There it is. Now you guys should be able to see it. There we go. There we go. You guys can see that, right? Okay, cool. So yeah, this was the trailer they dropped, and people lost their minds. Like, well, oh, the game's fucking garbage. But when I seen it, I was like, yo, this shit looks fucking like, you know, player animations aren't like out of this world. I don't know why, you know what I mean? But it still looked like something that I could play and enjoy. The world looked decent. You know, the big city down there, I thought that was just like a visual thing. Oh, as long as you guys can still see it. My monitor tripped out for a sec. But you see what I'm saying? Like, the world looks decent. I had no issue with that. You guys will kind of see how the way the world's set up, it kind of reminds me of The Division. And it's like a mix between State of Decay and stuff like that. But look, you go in, you know, you can go in the house and oh, this was the like crafting bench or whatnot. Like I said, it's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing revolutionary. It's nothing new. But it you know what I mean? You can customize your weapon. You can change your stuff around. I don't know. I thought this shit looked fucking okay. You know, you can change out your handguard so that, you know, like, I would have put the suppressor personally. There you go. You could throw like it has real weapon customization, and I was like, yo, that looks pretty decent. You know, being able to sit there and change out all the different parts of your weapon, your pistol grip, buttstock, and stuff like. Get some sights on there. That's a good AK. I mean, that's a pretty decent weapon that you just crafted up right there. All right, so I don't know how long they do this. I don't remember the, okay, so they're done. See, boom. Crafted up weapon, that's cool. To me, I thought that was cool. All right, then they come out. I think they show some looting here. Because like I said, the looting reminds me a lot of State of Decay's looting. Or like 7 Days to Die. That's, yeah, kind of, and then boom. You know what I mean? And you find stuff. You got the inventory system. I don't know. I mean, whoever is shooting, though, they got some. Looks decent, guys. Like I'm saying, it doesn't look great. It's not like amazing, but it looks decent enough for me personally. You know what I mean? And then you get to go, and then you're in. You know what I mean? And then you're into the big city or whatnot. And like that's cool. Like I love the environment. This is kind of like the map type of thing that everybody's wanted, like from like State of Decay. Huge urban type of area, you know what I mean? The shit looks, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody else. I just personally thought it looked that. I thought it looked decent enough to the point where I'm willing to play it. I have no idea what the hell that is. But it seems like there's a fair bit of like loot and stuff like that that you can get your hands on. But yeah, you see what I mean? The environment looks good. This is obviously in multiplayer because that other person there is a real person. So I just hope that if this game does exist and it's anything like this, that it does have a single player element to it, because I'd love to be able to just kind of take my time and play something like this single player. It'd be really, really cool. But I do agree that they could have some more zombies, because, you know, this is a giant city. I would expect there to be tons of zombies out right now. But yeah, that was just what I wanted to show you guys. I'm not going to waste any more of your guys' time on this. But I guess there's an announcement for it coming out tomorrow. No. All right, we're back. You guys see the game, right? All right, so one of the things I think I'm going to do is we're going to come down and risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to check this house and the shed, see if I can get a little bit more materials. Uppermost, and that's the thing is, even if they're stock assets, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a super snob when it comes to like that type of stuff. If some of the great games out there, you know, some of the, like, you know, it's not, I don't know. They could use the same assets in that world, even with the used assets. I thought it looked fucking cool. Like, you know what I mean? I thought it looked fun. Some people have really, really high standards, though. You know what I mean? They're like, nah, like if I see this stock ass Unreal Engine asset, I don't want nothing to do with it. Like, and to me personally, I'm like, I don't care what the damn assets are.
I can smell them hanging around.
As long as the game's fun, that's all I care about, and it looks good. I haven't surveyed yet. No, I gotta go back, but we gotta go back to the outpost anyways. Okay, so we can grab that. There we go. So that's what we came here for. Oh, yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it, guys? I remember the very first crafting only playthrough I did. I chickened out a little bit, guys, and I was like, oh, well, I'll allow myself to loot one handgun. And realistically, what it was is I was just trying to look for a crutch because I wasn't confident in my own abilities as a player. So I kept trying to lean, oh, well, I'll allow myself to, you know, and anytime I do that, it's just because I'm not confident. But this time around, guys, no, we're just... Huge horde. Yeah, I didn't take the gun. What? I don't even know what mission it was. Shit. Okay, we gotta go. I might get trapped in here. Yep. Shark dude, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it.
As long as I'm around, that valley will always have someone there to watch out for you. And that someone is my good friend, Raimundo Santos. If you need help, Ray is the guy to see.
He's down there, Lily. I'm no miracle worker.
Don't be modest, Ray. I can't imagine a Trumbull Valley without you there keeping watch.
Yo, Lily over here putting the pressure on Ray. He's like, hey, listen, lady, don't sign me up for no shit I can't handle. And she's like, Ray, you can do it. It's like, no, I'm telling you, I fucking can't.
Nothing here. Let's hope the next one's a winner.
All right, we'll do the scout. We do got Chavez over there too.
We should break ground on an outpost over there. Like
ammo, I think you could buy from them.
Look at that. More survivors. Yay. Okay.
Got it.
More to see here.
There we go. That looks good right there. A lot of materials, so we'll bring the car up there. I'm going to swing down. I'll hit this on my way back. I'll cross the bridge, loot this on foot, go back to base, grab the car, hit these two for materials, and that will get us in good shape, guys. Am I allowing map change? Not necessarily. No map change. I mean, it's technically not like. Actually, we can go across the back. No. The only thing is, it kind of a map change works against you in a way, because obviously, if you make progress, say you kill 13 play cards, and you move to another map, you got to kill those 13 play cards again. But it could also kind of trivialize a little bit, because you could just keep going map, and then build up resources to the point where you can just kind of steamroll the map. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know. It's I would say it's not for me, but if somebody else said they did this challenge and changed the map a couple times, I wouldn't like look down on them at all. I would say it's still in the spirit of the challenge, kind of. So you can't even use guns. No, Will, you can only use weapons you can craft or that you craft, which means the only ranged weapons we're going to have access to is crossbows.
Found a few more of them. I need a breather.
Well, who knows? Actually, let me check something real quick. Can you not see the... You got to go to the bounty broker, right? Does anybody know what next month's bounty is? I mean, maybe we'll get lucky, guys, and the Trumbull Valley bounty will start to next month.
Oh, this again.
Who knows?
Fabulous.
Because next month is like tomorrow. And if the Trumbull Valley bounty drops, yo, we'll be in good shape. Oh, it's the Frosty. Damn it. Stay frosty. The Trumbull pack just left. Of course it did. Yeah, so we're at Swell. The only ranged weapon we're going to have access to is a crossbow. We'll make it work, though.
So fucking tired.
Bill Henry, how you doing? Nielski, yeah, I seen there's new Halloween, new outfits and stuff that they added. I haven't checked them out yet.
That is one nasty screamer.
Really, guys? Really, he did this interview. He was saying he was like obsessive.
That's what I literally told you.
I feel so bad now.
That's what I said last night or earlier when you were talking about it.
He's like upset.
Yeah, it looked like it.
That makes it even more sad.
That you were,
Being a dick.
even though I told you not to.
I was being a dick. And he's dead. What am I gonna do?
Too late now.
I feel like a dick now.
So True Winner, I've actually killed hostiles with melee. You could kill them with a crossbow. Yeah, you could kill them with a crossbow. It's just not as efficient by any means. Oh shit. We're gonna keep it moving. Oh, seriously?
We should be good on supplies, for now. Nerd, am I the only one whose brain isn't rotting inside their skull?
Damn. Okay, so morale's not looking too hot right now. Our locker is not looking too hot right now, but we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Morale's gonna be low because I activated rationing, which we only have a couple. What? Okay, I was like 4. I thought I said 4 minutes. I'm like, yeah, we should have way more than 4 minutes left. Okay, we'll get that workshop going.
There's just no end to this bullshit, is there?
A treat.
What about? Oh. Huh? Good job, baby. No, I have access to a car. My car is right there. I just don't have access to repair kits. So we're kind of babying the car. I don't want to risk it getting blown up right now. But now we got to come up with our next move. So Red Talon base is goals. I need to get up in this area and scout so I can hit this cell tower here. This will open up the whole town. Then we can come up with a game plan. My favorite heavy weapon, I just mainly use the sledgehammer. It's got high impact. Yeah, we got to come up with a game plan. So after I get these materials, guys, we're going to just go over and hit that cell tower. I gotta kind of stack materials so I can upgrade to a level 2 workshop. Damn it. Maybe we could scout another vehicle too up in town. Any throwables worth mentioning other than fire? I mean, smoke grenades are super clutch.
Got some time? We could use some help over here.
I tend to use obviously fire, but yeah, I'd say smoke grenades are pretty. Oh damn, we could take all of that. Smoke grenades are pretty nice. Obviously, all the fire throwables, grenade. I mean, it all depends. If you're allowed, like grenades have a place in the game. If that's what you're asking, you can use grenades, pipe bombs, especially on lower difficulties. They're quite useful against play cards.
It's locked. Figures. Sucks that we can't enjoy these quiet moments anymore.
Okay, we're clear. Yeah, you don't realize how awesome it feels to have a melee weapon until you don't have a melee weapon. I think one of the first things we'll be able to craft is a whatchamacallit there? I think it's just a rebar. Let's see. Hold on, guys. So my question for you guys, the large outdoor slot that is at the Red Talon base, is that an open slot or is it a pre-built? Like, does that have any... Because I need an open large slot. It is open?
It's Lily. Alexis told me she's been trying to reach you about some problem with one of our communities in Trumbull. Is everything okay?
Thanks, Lily. Yeah, I'm taking care of it.
All right, then. You let me know if you need any help.
Loader inside.
Anybody else think we weren't supposed to hear that?
That cloud would kill me dead.
Well, I need a open large slot for the forge, and eventually the trade depot too. Yeah, trade depot though not super high priority, at least until later in the game.
We might actually luck out with this place.
That back door was open.
This place is really starting to come together.
Got a workshop built.
I can't keep this up.
Actually, quite a few zombies in this damn house.
Nope. We still got company.
Clear.
Boring.
So much good stuff. MRD with the super chat. Trade depot? Like Home Depot? No, it's a depot. Yeah, it's home.
I've searched everywhere I can.
It's different. All right, we got some good crafting resources here. We got the 2 sheds done. These guys want materials.
I'm on the way.
I'm gonna give them a bag only because I'm interested to see. Why are we? I feel like we're smoking. Wait. Oh shit. Because I'm interested in what their enclave bonus is gonna be. But MRD again, thank you so much for the love, man. I really appreciate it.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
Now, sometimes you can give this to them, and then they'll turn around and be for sale in their inventory.
You're always welcome here.
Seriously.
Hey, good to see you again.
Hey there, business partner.
Sure.
That was a waste of not expertise. I can care less. I'll sell this trade item to him though.
Hey.
So what do we got today?
Sure.
MRD with the super chat. That's from me being wrong. You learn something new every day. Wait, what do you mean you're wrong? Wait, is it because I thought it was depot too, but I don't know. I thought I was wrong and just saying it like an idiot because I'm you know how it is. So there's actual difference between a depot and a depot, not just your education level. Ooh, shit. Hold on. Nope. Lure him away. Do I Twitch? Yeah, sometimes. I was dual streaming for a little bit there, but I ended up running into some bandwidth issues, and kind of put it on the side for right now, but I was doing both Twitch and YouTube at the same exact time. All right, so we lured the feral away. We're good on that front. Want to see if there's anything that I can craft out of this.
Something personal has come up, and I should focus on it.
Out of this workshop right
My brother
now.
worked as a cop in this town, but I haven't seen him since the outbreak.
So we do soda can bombs,
Definitely use more people with tactical.
pipe bombs. Nothing great, really. Matt Blizzard, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the Twitch Prime, man. That means a lot, dude. Yeah, I'm trying to get that whole situation squared away so I can get back to dual streaming, but as I said, we ran into some internet bandwidth issues. Things got spotty there for a couple months and pulled back. So we got items we could trade. I need to go do that scouting run, but I already know the survivors are going to be getting tired here, so we're going to swap survivors.
Bye. Don't get killed.
No sense putting this off.
Definitely not doing the Brothers in Blue mission, because that's down at the police department in Marshall, right? Yeah, I ain't fucking doing that. Plus, I wouldn't be able to keep the loot anyways. Unless it was an ammo ruck.
In case you're wondering, no, I'm not too happy about all this.
If you ask me, being angry about zombies is a fucking waste of time. It's like getting mad at cancer. Doesn't give a shit what you think.
So my question is, guys, should I start running some of these soda can bombs? Absolute garbage weapons or throwables. I've never used them. But in this case where I don't have any ammo to shoot, if I get mobbed, I could at least use these soda can bombs to kind of disperse the mob, dismember a bunch of zombies. I'm thinking that these soda can bombs are probably going to be meta. But I also don't want to waste the parts. It's better than nothing, but not by much. That's how I feel right now. Well, yeah, explosives really are the only use for them. Nerd Rage or the outpost traps. I'll still need ammo for outpost traps for sure. But the soda can bombs, like I said, these are more of like, if I get jumped by a feral, I don't have access to fire right now. So I got no way to keep that feral off of me. So I was thinking maybe I could use these soda can bombs. I mean, put it this way. We'll do up a craft. We'll see. That won't hurt to have them.
I'm noticing the
All
low
right.
morale around here. You know it's serious.
We'll see what we can. If they have a use, we'll use them. If not, it is what it is. Who knows? We might find a use for them. Okay, so I do want to drive up here, but now I got to figure out where I want to park the car. So this is, oh, the Oasis, I believe, right? So if anything, I can come. Yeah, it's Oasis. So we can find a place to park. Yeah, we got to get some repair kits crafted, but we need a mechanic. I gotta get another I gotta train one of my people to be a mechanic, which I don't even remember where you learn mechanics from.
I need a rest.
Is it gas stations? Which is cool because we got this gas site here. Yeah, upgrade to learn mechanics. So maybe we'll influence stack for that. I think we need 800 influence to upgrade. Well, I need 300 to purchase it, another additional 800 to upgrade it, and then another 250 to learn the skill. So what is that? 1,350 influence for me to get a skill? Oh my god, it's so expensive. And materials, yeah, and materials. I just don't know where the hell I'm going to get 1,300 influence.
Okay.
Let's see, how much are we working with right now? Man, I got 600 right now.
A screamer. How fantastic.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, we could do a lot with that place.
Damn, no backup vehicles? Come on, man.
That's enough for now.
Seriously?
If anyone can hear this, I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
I was hoping for a backup vehicle, man. Ryan, happy Halloween. Thank you so much. And Army Gal, how you doing today? Thank you for the gifted. Whoever receives that, welcome to the fam. So I was hoping that we would at least scout out an extra vehicle. No luck in that department. This is controlled by 2 play cards. This is gonna suck. Guys, this is really gonna suck. And then a material site, I believe, will give you craftsmanship, right? Let me see. Yeah, so we need to claim a material site, a fuel site, I'm gonna have to upgrade my command center to get an additional outpost because we need to keep the food outpost that we can't lose. But yeah, fuel. Guys, this is gonna be expensive. Oh man. Oh, Shinji, thank you for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Can't loot books. No. Back before this change, Nilski, books were free game to loot. But they added the ability to acquire these skills, you know, in a crafting sense. So that now that's the way we have to go. But yeah, we're not allowed to use the looted books. We gotta learn the skill on our own. It's just going to be very, very expensive. That's the problem because, you know, 1,350 influence times 2. We're talking like what 2,700 influence. We're going to need just for the 2 places plus, I think 5 bags of material. So it's 10 materials, 2,700 influence, and plus I got to upgrade this, which is another. So that's 25 materials in total. Yeah, so 25 materials in total, a good bit of time, and 2,700 influence. But Shinji, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. And Chris, thank you for the super chat, man. I hope you guys are all having a great night. It's all good. What we can do is my best bet to grind influence fast is to do missions and loot and sell stuff. So what I can start working on is knocking out missions and looting, just going around trying to find as many trade items and facility mods as I possibly can, selling as much as I can, stack influence, and I feel like that will get us good. So we're gonna have to focus on looting this area here. Gary with the 2 months. Thank you so much, man. Killing in the name of 2 months. There it is. Killing in the name of... Wasn't that song like... I feel like that song was super on repeat in Tony Hawk Pro Skater, wasn't it? Might be a little before your time. Probably a lot of you guys never even played Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this might just clear up.
What up, Brian?
Damn it. Could have just lost my car right there. I mean, Tony Hawk Pro Skater was a phenomenal game, you know what I mean? But I mean, if I'm being real, Tony Hawk Underground is really where the game popped off. When it became like a skateboarding RPG, that's where Tony Hawk Pro Skater kind of took off for me.
It sounds like they're pretty angry with us. Ray, are you there? Pick up. We need to talk.
So right now I do have some stuff we can sell
Santa, you better not be ducking my call.
already, but we got
Sounds like my mom.
a lot of work ahead of us, guys. A lot of work ahead of us. Cincy, thank you for that. Holy crap, the 34 months, man. Jesus. That is actually forever, dude. That's like, I don't think it goes much further back than that. That's actually insane. Holy crap. Thank you so much. But thank you. Guys, we're going to end this episode here. I got to go get ready for trick-or-treating. My kids are probably all ready to go. We're going to be leaving in a few minutes, so I'm going to finish eating my dinner. I just wanted to get this out there, see what you guys thought about the challenge idea. Remember, if you guys do want this to be a series, smash that like button, subscribe, and hey, we'll keep it going, guys. We'll definitely keep it going. But I just wanted to throw it out there, see if anybody was even interested in the series, and we'll go from there. So again, thank you guys so much. You all have a great rest of your night. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the challenge. And I hope you all have a great Halloween. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.